welcome back to my channel. Today is day number 4 of the Upside Down Readathon. I can't believe we're already like halfway through this thing. Okay, so reading update. I didn't really read anything last night. I went to go edit my vlog. It took me 3 hours, and yeah, I was just super tired by the time that I went to bed. So I went to bed around like 1:30 and I woke up around like 8 or 8:30. So yeah, so I am here starting my day. I do have a chiropractor appointment this afternoon. I also need to record, edit, and schedule my August reading wrap up for my patrons. And then the rest of the day is free, so I'm hoping to dive back into my book, Things We Do in the Dark, because like I said, I'm enjoying it so far. I've made a little dent. Hopefully I can finish this one today. But yeah, as I get my day started, I'll share what I'm doing and all of that fun stuff as much as I can. And yeah, if you haven't watched the other daily vlogs, I am daily vlogging. So I already have vlogs 1, 2, and 3 posted on my channel. The description box are full of all of the information about the readathon, the hosts, the Discord channel, and yesterday's vlog I shared my Vecna Savior song, the original version, and the actual version that, you know, would be my Savior song. I also shared my husband's Savior song. It was an entire album, but go back and check that out. We also ate crumble cookie yesterday for the first time, and we did a whole review in yesterday's vlog. Yeah, this readathon has just been like so much fun, and being able to share like my day-to-day life with you guys has been a lot of fun. So anyway, make sure you thumbs up this video to let me know that you're still enjoying these daily vlogs. This one runs until Sunday, and then 4 days after that, another readathon starts. So I'm wondering if I should daily vlog for it too. I'm kind of like, what are you doing to yourself? But anyway, I will decide that once the time gets here. But for now, I'm gonna go drink my coffee. I'm going to get ready to do that podcast episode and get this day started. Alright, next up I read The Homewreckers by Mary Kate Andrews, and if you like watching HGTV, then you need to read this book. This is a contemporary story mixed with a dash of mystery and romance. I thought it was the perfect combination while relying heavily on the HGTV aspect. Next up is You're Invited by Amanda Giatessa. Content warning, this book contains mentions of self-harm. You're invited to a lavish wedding celebration where not everyone will survive. I watched Jesse's vlog, I ate my breakfast, I drank my coffee, I recorded my August wrap up. It was 35 minutes of consistent talking. I think I'm gonna have the rest of my protein. Can you hear my voice? I'm gonna have the rest of my protein drink from yesterday, and I'm gonna start editing this. Sorry, this is kind of boring for you guys to watch, but obviously if you're interested in any of my full in-depth mini reviews of all of the books that I read, I decided to transition that over to my Patreon, and every single month I do mini book reviews for all of the books I read in a wrap up. This one is going to probably be around like 30 minutes edited down. So I do go into depth with what I thought and my star rating and sorry, all of that. I can't believe my voice right now, so I'm gonna let you guys go, but I'm gonna start editing it, but I need to leave in about an hour, and I just need to let my voice rest for a second. Okay, catch you guys soon. All right, let's not talk about how I look. I've been editing my podcast for my patrons. I'm about halfway through the editing process, but it's time to go to my chiropractor appointment, get adjusted, come home, finish editing, eat lunch, read. But it's gonna take me a while because I still have to edit half of the podcast. I have to do the cover for it. So I do a picture of all of the book covers, since it is like a audio file that they listen to, like a podcast episode. It's kind of nice to see the book covers. So I always do like a picture of the book covers, but it's a lot. It's a lot, you guys, but it's my life. So welcome to the party. That was a pleasant experience. It always is. It has started raining. It's overcast like above, but the low clouds, blue sky, fluffy clouds. I don't know if you'll be able to see or not, but I'll try to show you. You see the blue with the fluffy and then the dark clouds. So I'm headed home now to finish editing and get some lunch. Wow, guys, look at my hair. I look like a freaking lion. All right, friends, I am home. I am gonna drink my kombucha. I am back to editing. All right, update time. It is 1:38. I just finished editing, so I need to export this right away. Desktop. I need to do it as an MP3. August 2022. Oh my gosh, wrap up. Okay, now I need to do the go into Google, look up all of the book covers, save those, put those into a little graphic. Then I can schedule this on my Patreon. Looks like I'm gonna be having a late lunch, but this kombucha is definitely helping. This is the Pink Lady Apple one. I think my favorite one is the watermelon. This is the Health Aid kombucha, and this is the only brand of kombucha I have found that I have liked. The other ones are really, really harsh on my stomach, have a really weird, like almost alcoholic taste, and this just tastes like good fermented stuff, you know. You guys, it's done. It's posted and scheduled for tomorrow morning on my Patreon at 6 a.m. Very happy about that. Charlie is laying over on the papasan chair over there. And I apologize for not making it a little bit more clear in yesterday's reading vlog or readathon vlog. She wasn't feeling good. She was puking several times throughout the day, and it was just really, really scary. I ended up cutting that for the crumble cookie extended review. But yeah, she's doing much better today, and that's all that matters. All right, again, this is vegetarian, medium spice, and this one is 180 calories. Plus, like, my last of my rice. Lentils, kidney beans, vegetables, in a spicy, fragrant tomato sauce. And I absolutely changed my shirt because wearing white with this sauce, not happening. Package number 1. Oh, this is the book that I ordered because of Keisha, but I'm worried because someone else I follow on BookTube rated this 1 star. So we shall see what I think. But I love the cover. Cosmology of Monsters by Shawn Hamill. So I love this cover. Not sure what I'm gonna think, but Noah Turner sees monsters. His father saw them and built a shrine to them with the Wandering Dark, an immersive horror experience that the whole family operates. His practical mother has caught glimpses of terror but refuses to believe, too focused on keeping the family from falling apart. His brilliant older sister, I don't know how to say this name, Eunice? Is that how you say it? Eunice? Can't exorcise them from her mind, no matter how many versions of the story she commits to paper. And his eldest sister, the dramatic and vulnerable Sydney, won't admit to seeing anything but the beckoning glow of the spotlight until it swallows her up. Noah sees monsters, but unlike his family, Noah chooses to let them in. So, I haven't been hearing the best of things, but we learned last month with One Italian Summer not to let that affect our, meaning my and your thoughts and experience with the book. So I have this one, and the next one, Amazon package. All right, let's see. Caitlin, I literally just saw your name. I couldn't resist grabbing this for you when I heard you loved the first. I hope these characters bring you as much comfort as they do me. XOXO, Caitlin. You guys, stop it. Oh my gosh, Caitlin, you sweet angel. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. I'm so excited about this. So now I have the second and the third book. Oh my gosh, Caitlin, you freaking angel. My friends are too good to me. Funny and moving, suspenseful, wildly entertaining. The Thursday Murder Club are still riding high off of their recent real-life murder case and are looking forward to a bit of peace and quiet at Cooper's Chase, their posh retirement village. But they're out of luck. An unexpected visitor arrives, desperate for their help. He has been accused of stealing diamonds worth millions, and he's seriously on the lam. When a body is discovered, and Elizabeth, Joyce, Ron, and Ibrahim soon find themselves up against a ruthless murderer who wouldn't bat an eyelid at knocking off the 4 septuagenarians. Can our unlikely friends catch the killer before the killer catches them? Richard Osman is back with everyone's favorite mystery-solving quartet and an unput-downable, laugh-out-loud pleasure of a read. Caitlin, oh my god, you freaking angel. I'm so excited. Like, will I abandon my readathon TBR? No, I will not. But this is happening sooner rather than later. Thank you so much. Thank you, Caitlin. You're the best. Hey friends, I thought I would give you a reading update because I just made it to part 3, which looks to be the 50% mark. So I was hoping I would have made it further by now, but I just haven't. So I made myself some coffee, which will help me continue pushing through this book. I kind of suspected something all along, and there was like a reveal at the end of part 2 that I was like, I mean, obviously. Part 2 was, like I said, a completely different like story from the first part, but obviously they tie together in some way. I think it's pretty obvious how they tie together, but it gives a lot of backstory of characters and stuff like that. I'm moving into part 3 now. I don't know what that part's going to be. Still enjoying the writing. Not sure how I'm feeling about it as like a whole, like how much it's keeping me engaged. Here we are at the end of night 4 of the Upside Down Readathon. I finished Things We Do in the Dark by Jennifer Hillier, and I'm very happy that I read it and finished it tonight. Unfortunately, it definitely was not my favorite. Loved the writing, loved the characters, loved the twists, but there was just something missing. Oh, I also like how it was sectioned out in different parts. I have read other books that are written like that in parts, but I'm like, why did they put this in a different part? In this one, there's kind of like 2 stories being told, and she divides the stories up in parts. So I'm like, this is smart writing. I love the representation, the food, the culture, all of that. Just the pop culture references, music references, show references, all of that. Love all of that. But some of the twists, some of the major twists, I will say, I thought were so obvious. And because I've read 2 other Jennifer Hillier books, I have come to expect like that bang at the end, and it definitely provided that. I think if this is the first book that you ever read by her, it would like make a bigger impact on you than it did for me. Like Jar of Hearts was just next level in my opinion, and this one just didn't, you know, obviously live up to that. I wish, what could have made it better? Maybe not making it as obvious. Sometimes when things are mentioned multiple times in a book, it starts to catch your attention. And yes, it can be done on purpose, but I think if you mention it like maybe once and then again, but like in a different way, maybe it will pass the reader by and they'll kind of forget about that. And it won't be so obvious when something else happens later on. That's as vague as I can be. Also, Jennifer Hillier does a good job of kind of distracting the reader from one of the things that you're trying to figure out in the story, because you're kind of just piecing everything else together, that you are kind of distracted about this other thing that you're supposed to be focusing on. So then when it goes back to that, you're kind of like, oh yeah, we were doing this. Another thing that could have made it better is if it would have included podcast transcripts, interviews, something other than just a straightforward narrative. I love podcasts, so I would have really liked to have seen, even if it wasn't like the active story that Drew was working on, maybe past ones or something like that, just something to break up the monotony of the story. But all in, 3 stars. I do recommend if you like Jennifer Hillier's writing. I do think that she does some of the twists really well. Some of the ones, like I said, seemed very obvious. But that's a wrap on day number 4. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are having a lovely day or night, and I'll see you guys again in another video very soon. Bye guys.